Welcome back to Hyrule to War Classic Ultimate, my Submod Veran the Cunning mod, Hyrule to War, or Ice Cream Man's mod. Okay, it's based on the 2014 release, from December 2014. And this is the 2021 release of, 2020 release of my Submod, December 2020, playing as the Labrynna Regime. I'm almost finished, that's why we will play it to the end. We need to take the capital of the Kingdom of Hyrule, Hyrule proper region, still held by Hyrule, and we also need about 5 more areas. Let's stop the attack. So we hold 37 regions, we need 40 in order to win, and we need to hold Tarm Ruins, which we are holding currently. We have held it for 5 turns already. We need to take Hyrule Prime, capital of the Kingdom of Hyrule, held by them, and we need to hold for 5 turns. We are on turn 93. This version of Hyrule to War is different. It has different stats, different gameplay, different units, has no new strat-models on the map. It only has the old strat-models. So yeah, it's the 2020 release. Hyrule is still using this diplomat. I like the diplomat, it has correct colors for Hyrule, but I was forced to share the diplomat between I was forced to share certain strat models between factions because I reached a limit. So I was forced to remove some unique strat models like the Highland diplomat here. The other one also fit better with the UI. The UI pictures and such. So we are number 2 militarily and number 1 overall. We have the largest population, the best production, but it's number 11 out of 28 financial matters. Let's attack. So you can't see who is the leader. You can put on names though, which I didn't know about previously. So when you click Ctrl-N, you get all the names of captains and heroes, making it easy to know who is who, especially in this version where we don't have any custom strat models. Let's attack the River Zora again. The last time I tried to play this battle, game locked. Could happen again, so I haven't changed the settings. So army strength ratio 8-3 in our favor. Let's fight the battle on battle map. If it game locks again, I will change the settings so I can play this battle without that issue happening. But the end turn times will become so slow, and I apply the fix, which is to play the game in compatibility mode for Windows 7 instead of Windows XP, and enable DPI scaling. Stop deployment. In this version, of course, like the tanks are still OP and such. I have also added we changed it to lower camera mode instead of RTS camera, and I've added the files for the Kamak mode so we can zoom in more. Okay. We come so far in this campaign. So here we start the battle. Something is off on this. Set advisor. Game options. War camera. I don't know. I have problem problems using the Kamek mod here. I had no problems using it in custom battle just before starting the recording. Tried out the Dungus. They can kill in a charge, but not in a prolonged melee when they stand still for some reason. Okay. So the Kamek mod, the backspace button, it doesn't activate for some reason. Nothing happens when I click on backspace. But it worked in custom battle, just not in this campaign. Okay. Let's go out and start the person mod. Okay. Takes a while to load. Yeah, the save game files are not compatible when you update the mod, so if I were to play on the latest release I would have to restart the campaign from scratch. Yeah, she worked. We are controlling... No, we are controlling the wrong character there. Now I think I am controlling Queen Ambi, leader of Labrynna. Okay. The game can still probably game log. Like what happened previously. So allied troops. Could be the custom settlement preventing the Kamek mod from working, because I played a battle in a custom settlement, I don't remember which one, and I believe when I were inside of the settlement, I think it was an Odonian settlement, then the Majora campaign, then inside the settlement the camera, I believe, I could be wrong about the settlement, but I believe that the camera was moved up by the terrain, by the land. It was the Deke trees grow when I played a battle as the Goma together with the Stalfos in an infestation against the Kokiri. I didn't record. So outside of the city I could zoom in a lot, but inside of the city in certain areas the ground forced the camera up. It moved up because of the ground, but in other places in the city I could move freely. Okay, so we have a bunch of different armies. We have an army of Tuke. I think we will just order them to attack. Here we have another army. It includes Horonian soldiers, cannon fodders and Tuke slaves. The stats of units here are very different compared to in the release, the latest release. All the units except the 4.6 units were changed. Their stats back to they were originally. I believe mercenaries like the garrison are the same, but a lot of other units were different. Like the Tuke cannon fodders and Tuke slaves had. They had unlimited morale. They do not have that anymore. Okay, this army looked pretty too. Let's attack with it too. Then we have the final army, led by Tuke unit, but they have some good Pui units here. Volvagians, mechs and such. This is the better army. And the one we are controlling is really good too. The one under Queen Ambi. This one is not the best, but at least it has a bunch of elite units mixed in with some worse units like the Tuke. We have some Crown Ridge Gorons too. Okay. Do we have tank. They can't move in because there's a gatehouse and they don't have any rams or tanks. You have to destroy the gatehouse with the tank. Normal speed can be on. Can fire all the way from here. Didn't know that. I think they will have to move over here. No, they don't. They can fire from there. They were able to hit the place. Actually, they will have to move here. Otherwise, they might miss a lot. Okay. Game options. I can change this back to RTS camera. The other camera mode didn't work as intended. Fast forward on. Tanks are much more tough in this version, so I increased the defense and such, because I didn't like in the past how the tanks were easily killed, but in the latest version I wanted it to be like in the original, but I forgot about the 4.6 units. I don't want them to fire at will either. I want them to only attack the gate. Another gate there, we need to move there. Fast forward on. They are very slow, the tanks. I believe the tanks are faster in the latest release. I added a speed bonus to them. But they are weaker. Will be easily killed by ranged missiles of the enemy. Can even be killed in melee, which was impossible in this version. Very immortal in melee, pretty much. Could be killed from afar. Alright, the gate is open. Oh, this version also has the civilian animation. Actually, we will change to the lower camera again. Because I feel like it might be more stable, I don't know, might be wrong. Yeah, the raiders have the civilian animation here. I liked how they walked around in cities and such, but I removed it for every unit in a patch, in an update of 2022, but I had forgotten a Kokiri unit that I fixed recently. The reason I didn't want it is because it works poorly on the battlefield. You don't want the troops to walk around on the battlefield, but in defensive cities, in defensive siege battles, it actually worked pretty well. It was kind of more immersive when they walked around in the city. Gave it to all the militia units when I couldn't add civilians. The River Zora, this is their final area in the game. Okay, we will attack the first two armies. 562 Labrynnian troops. Have some gunners. Most of their troops are just Tookei slaves. Oh, they already reached this area. And they will start to fight very soon. Yes, they will reach the inside of their inner area through this entrance here. We'll move in here. Yeah, the civilian animation is immersive in siege battles, but didn't work well on the battlefield. We'll waste the Tuki army first, and then this army will also be sent in. One that is moving over here. This is also basic, with a lot of Tuki and such. And after that one is spent, we'll send in the slightly better army with some mechs and such. Consume in on the units because the Kamek mod doesn't work in this settlement, it seems. And I can't use the third person mod on any allied troops. They need to be directly controlled by me. Border guards. They took this shortcut into the plaza area. They took slaves. Those vengeful Puis are pretty good. Gateway, yeah, we have taken Gateway. So this is a unit of border guards. It's crossbowmen actually. Not very smart to send the crossbowmen there. Anyway, they're obsolete. River Zora, they have the Cyclops Q shooting that missile, unique projectile of their unit. No one else shoots that projectile. So if we take this area, we will kill off the River Zora. Kind of cheated against the River Zora in most battles by using the Maku Tree of Labrynna, which was very OP on the map, and after resolving most battles against them. I fought them in the beginning of the campaign in real battles, defensive battles of different cities, but most of the battles against the River Zora I just auto-resolved as the Maku Tree of Labrynna. So we had it way easier than we would have had otherwise if we had to fight them with regular armies. We'll probably lose the first army. There are 98 remaining. So we're killing our Tuki there, border guards. This army is still moving. They need to move around and enter here. The smaller force started here, I believe, so they just moved in here. I don't know if this army will move the same way or if they will move around and take the main pass into the city. They might go in this way too. So I have never finished a campaign in Medieval Total or Kingdoms ever. I've always stopped playing before finishing the campaigns. I've never finished the goals for any campaign. Except when I have had AI play test campaigns, then I sometimes have had a victory message show up, but then I haven't been playing any real-time battles. So I want this campaign to be the first one I finish. I am almost at the goal after all. With the Gerudo campaign on this version of Hyrule, I had come halfway. I believe I have 15 areas and I need 30. But I'd rather restart that one. But with the Labrynna campaign, I am so close to the finish line that I rather finish it even on an old, outdated version. And yeah, this version is way worse in many ways. Maybe the stats would be to someone's taste. I mean, maybe someone might prefer the Gaians being overpowered or certain units having locked morale or being stronger, but the latest release is more like the original project, even though there were some new units that they didn't nerf, that they will have to nerf in a patch. Like the hand cannoneers of Labrynna, they are still OP. So Labrynna has more troops here, including gunners. They are shooting from this spot. Interesting. Didn't know they had that long range. This is also part of the smaller force. Wasn't worthless. Still had some crossbowmen too, but they sent most of the crossbowmen into melee, which was stupid. This army will probably take the same path. Gear Maceman. Yeah, they are moving in the same way. They didn't take the main entrance, they went through this pass. Unexpectedly. That's fine. And a lot of gear macemen will enter there. Mercenary infantry, not the best. It's good that we'll be rid of them too. And the Tokai, they are cannon foders. More Tokai. Here we have some Knights of Ambi, but otherwise mostly Tokai. So yeah, and the Hyrule soldiers and some Palace Watch. Most of them are very bad troops. They managed to defeat the first force here. Q can fire back at the troops. Gunners. Seems to be gunners on the walls here. No, crossbowmen, border guards. Gunners are protected by this mountain here. Ah, there are some gunners here too. And down here. Yeah, I'm not gonna play too much of this campaign anymore. I just want to finish it. There are no victory videos for Labrynna, so you won't get any win video when we win the campaign, but except maybe the vanilla one. But we will get the message. I don't know if I think it's just the vanilla message. It's still nice to win the campaign. It'll be the first Medieval 2 campaign I win. Here comes more troops. Home guards, the policemen of the regime, basic infantry, shields, and some kind of spear-like weapon. It's not a spear, something else, I don't know, some kind of pole. Okay. 58 of them, it's a remnant unit. They're broken already. Probably by their ranged units, they weren't that many. Ah, the Macemen are arriving. became a bit laggy now. No idea why. That's why we don't want to send in too many. Also, it might be because we are using the Total War camera. But I just felt like it's more stable. Could be wrong, of course. Gear mace when I entered. These are the Cyclops Q. Then they have some cavalry too, Cubal Dragoons. Yeah, we will change the camera. I think that's the reason it lags a bit. And because there are so many moving through the building, that could also cause lag, I think. So we killed 21% and lost 7%. So I think we'll win unless it, of course, game logs. Because we have the numbers to win. In the worst units first. So the first army only has 150 remaining now. And the second army has 2663 of 2738. I think the lag is because they are moving through the mountain, because I changed the camera back to the one that usually won't lag, but these numbers and they enter this way, I think that's the cause. If they had went the other way, the normal path, this wouldn't have been an issue, I think. But we'll have to wait it out. Haven't had this much lag in forever. I can't remember this many entering to this passage in the past either. Usually they would take the main entrance. We killed 27%, we lost 9%. Really annoying. Went from no lag to a lot of lag. Fast forward. Tukey and Meesiam entering there. I think the lag has disappeared now to some degree. Good. Let the worst units be spent first. Lost 12%. They lost 29%. So these are the vengeful poets, light infantry. They are really good. Bringing recruitment troops. I believe in this version they were available to any faction that holds Meesiam and Ikanian area. But in the latest release only certain factions can get them. Like the Church of Majora, the Kingdom of Ikana, the Force into Twilight, or the Stalfos actually. And the Stalfos can get them from as unique units from Kakariko too. Kakariko village. No one else can get them anymore. Here we have a kind of officer of the unit. Yeah, we are outnumbering them. We killed 33% and lost 15% now. Killed 34%. Don't even think we need to send in our own army, or even this one. We might be enough to use this force. You'll see. Worst case, we'll have to send in this army too. Don't want to send in everything at once in order to decrease the lag and such. River Zora also has some Tukey hunters. Manhunt outrunners, they're ranged units. Okay. We have lean throwers. What's this? I suppose they are the mages, they are dangerous. Mercenary mage unit. In this version the Tukey have locked morale, so they will never out. River Zora is sent in their cavalry. the Cubal Dragoons. Light cavalry. And they have a general on one of them too. The Labrynnians have some home guards. Getting side by side with the Tukey. Here we have some better troops, Knights of Ambi, heavy infantry troops. Hold your ground. The morale of all non-routing troops you control are instantly restored, but that only works for our army, not the allied troops. Only the one we directly control. The green army on the map, not the blue. The red dots on the map are enemies, the blue ones are allies, and the green ones are the ones we are controlling. And the hero abilities only work for the green ones. I believe our troops have low morale, except the Tukey here. So the Knights of Ambi might actually break. I think we'll kill their general soon. can. Moved away from our troops. Now we have even more troops arriving. I believe the lag was because we had too many moving in the passage at once. Here they have some geosards. Entire unit. When we killed 48%, we lost 25%. Our entire army, all the troops. Check here. 1511 remaining. 150. So they've killed like half the army that isn't in. River Zora was still strong enough to do pretty good job here. So I believe I had increased their stats too, compared to in the original stats by NAP. So in the latest release I think their units are worse. Maybe here they fight to the death more often than they do there. Or have slightly better morale and such. I know that they improved their listen force. Then I return every unit to the original stats. Many are worse, some are better. Most are worse. But it's more balanced now. Giants are not immortal against infantry and cavalry, melee cavalry. Lots of Tuki here. Cannon fodders and Tuki slaves. We killed 55% of the enemy and lost 28% of our entire army. There's still some Gear-Macemen fighting. General died. Kalalark of the River Zora died. We have 1244 remaining of this army. 146. I think they will win against this army. We'll have to send in the one over there. Might take the main road into the city. Move this way. Here we have the Ronian soldiers too. We were an ally in the beginning of this campaign, then they assimilated into our faction because we allied them. We were allied for 10 turns. Dodonian music here. Another River Zora officer. Dismounted one. Many are alive. 1100, 1099. Also killed a bunch of their ranged units, Cyclops Q. Bunch of Gear-Macemen went here and killed them. They have more of the Puis here. Infantry. Yeah, I think they will win against this army. Tuki army. Only 1021 remaining. Killed 63%, lost 33%. Now they sent in the Puis here. They are pretty good in their stats. I don't believe that the River Zora can get them anymore in the latest release. Can get them here because they hold Meesiam. Or held Meesiam in the past. Their mage is dangerous, can kill a lot of their troops. And this unit of Geosars, they are pretty much Vikings. With axes and shields and lightly armored. Another general dead. Kansara Socksack if the River Zora died. It's looking now, we killed 68% and lost 36% of our army. Still Gary Maceman fighting. Soglark if the River Zora died. Another general dead, at least 3 generals here. 69% of the enemy, 70% of the enemy dead. We lost 37% of our army. 720 remaining of this army. They might still lose. That's good, we got rid of a basic army. Lots of pretty troops, Tuke and Gary Maceman. And some Knights of Ambi and Palace Watch, Home Guards and such. Nothing elite except the gunners. Labrynnians will be nerfed in a patch. Most of their units were nerfed in the latest release, but there are a few units that weren't touched. Like the hand cannoneers especially will be nerfed. It will be like in the 4.6 version of Hyrule Total War. Not better. So we have a bunch of Tuke still. The Gary Macemen are fleeing and the Palace Watch. So they have morale here. The Tuke will fight to the death. Many. Only 475 remaining at 34. So they are winning. Even have cavalry. River Zora were way weaker in this version, by the way. They didn't have their long-ranged cavalry there. I believe. Let's see, Cubal Dragoons, the Cubal Outrunners, they didn't have that unit, and also their catapult, the Solar Catapult, and their Biguk the Broodmother, like siege engine, they weren't in the coding, so they didn't have access to those either. So they lacked at least 3 units that they have in the latest release. They also didn't have an armor upgrade for the Manhunters and the Cubal Dragoons, but the armor upgrade is mostly a visual upgrade. They look cooler, more badass with the armor, but it only gives +1 armor, so it doesn't give a big boost in actual defense value. Ronians are back. They are wavering. Only 33 of them here. They broke. I think they have won against the army now. We'll send in the final army. We have 783 men. Let's see here. But maybe that army would be easily killed. We will send in past the game. Then we'll send in our shitty troops. Like the Knights of Ambi and the 2K slaves. Cannon fodders. And 77 rock shamans could be sent in too. The bastions, they are really bad in this version. I believe I improved the stats of these guys to the same as the Gorons in the other version. I looked at their size and how they looked and compared. In this version they are really underpowered compared to the Gorons and others. We also had Isopuis mages, I didn't know that. And some Volvagians, we won't send them in. So we sent in some basic stuff. We will be happy spending that stuff first. We have 3 Chaos Swords there. 59 of the bound Puis. 32 of the Cubal Dragoons. Then we have another unit of 118 bound Puis here. A unit of Geosards, 46. A unit of Vengeful Puis, 16. Okay. We'll waste our worst units. Knights of Ambi. In our troops now, so you can enjoy some battles in this view. Let's fast forward them. Don't want it to take forever. They will incinerate our troops with their mages, which isn't good. But I don't care. These troops are so bad anyway. Their stats. Well, the Knights of Ambi are decent, but have bad morale. Well, the 2K cannon fodders and slaves are their purpose is to be cannon fodder. And the Crown Rich Gorons, they look cool, but they suck. So you can as well get rid of them too. In the latest release they are not worthless. They have actual decent stats. Unlike in this version. Seem to be winning against their cavalry. That's something. They are killing some of our troops with their mage. For sure. We didn't even bother to place them in loose formation. But I think we need to do one thing. Need to charge their mage. I don't know where it is. The mage unit there. kill them, the ice pools. Send in our mage too against those guys. Dude, we need to kill their mage. Yeah, these Crown Rage Gorons looked really good. They're huge, but their stats were so bad. They were worse than some of the really small ordinary Gorons. Puis didn't fit in every faction. They fit in the Stalfons because in Hyrule Conquest, under influences or Ice Cream Man's other project, the Stalfons had them, and then also they fit in the Church of Majora and Kingdom of Ikana and the Force of the Twilight because they are from Termina, like them. But they didn't fit in the other factions. Seems we have killed all the actual River Zora troops now. Only the Pooh is remaining and maybe a unit of Geosards in the back. So we didn't kill their mage. They continue to fire on us here. That's not good. Charge the mage. Okay. Yeah, we will certainly win the battle. The only problem is if it would game lock or something. I think our Knights of Ambi fled. They broke. Our Crown Rich Gorons will continue to fight. They can only be recruited from one place. Crown Ridge, Rolling Ridge, Labrynna, so they've marched a long way from their homeland to fight in this battle. Fast forward the battle. See, I think the enemy might win against the Crown Rich Gorons. They might break. We'll see. They could win. You're lucky. No, they broke. Well, they did a good job there. They had a Geosard unit too. And some vengeful Puis. They won there. Here we have some allies. They're still fighting. Get a Maceman. 63 of them alive. Haven't given up yet. Gorons, let's attack them. Crown Rich Gorons. They will win against the garrison, they will break too. They are wavering already. They can reach Goron's bastions, they have arrived here. They will also be defeated, I think. They are too few. They are only 15. And their stats are not as good as you would think, based on their size. Puis have really good stats, so they will win that. These guys looked really good, but didn't do well. Oh, they're moving out troops. We have allied troops here. Here are Meesiam. Can move these guys back. Well, our allied troops here will fight. They are enemies, but the garrison here are allies. Okay. Now we've lost 55% of our total force, and they've lost 84% of theirs. Certainly have the quality advantage here against the garrison. They broke, as expected. Still have some troops here firing, I believe. Maybe not. Have some here. They are reloading. There's 21 remaining. Okay. We have one army remaining. Pioneers also walk around in this version. They have bracers, mechs and other stuff. Actually, we will send in that army now. So place it in aggressive stance for 783 men. Just elite mechs, and had a bunch of puis too. Because we hold Meesiam, I believe, or have held it in the past. Where is the enemy too? Let's zoom out on the map. They're coming over there. There. Someone is firing. Mechs have entered. That's okay. Puis. Good. We have puis too. There's no way they will win now. Okay, we killed 93%. Lost 57%. 54% kill, 95% kill. going on over here? Don't know if their mages have been killed or not. How is it looking? You killed 100%. Let's end the battle. In case there's a bug or something preventing the game from ending. Clear victory. Queen Ambi lost 481 men, killed 133, sent in the worst units, the Tukke and the Knight of Ambi and such. Captain Dorby had 783, lost 247, killed 123. She had the remaining troops. Captain Olnacht had 2,738 men, lost 2,082, has 656 remaining, and killed 500 of the enemies. They lost way more than they killed. Took 7 prisoners, and they were broken. Captain Dorby of the Labrynna Regime at 562, took gay troops and garrison troops, and some gunners and border guards, and lost 358, 204 remaining, killed 378. Okay, so they killed more than they lost at least. Okay, and Kalilark and other River Zora generals had 1169 men. River Zora lost all of them, lost 1166, 3 remaining, and they will be put to the sword because it's a siege battle. And they killed 3,656 of our troops and took 59 prisoners, but those have been freed, of course. So this was the final battle against the River Zora in this campaign. They killed way more than we did, but not enough to win. Now we take a settlement. FT Olnacht, I believe, or Olnacht. One of the Ikanian areas that are held by rebels at the start of the game. Defeated yet another faction, River Zora, an old enemy, but I kind of cheated my way against them by using the Maku Tree of Labrynna on the map in almost all the battles against them. That way I didn't have to fight them too much. Lost all the remaining heroes. Let them have it. Then we'll save the game. Okay, and Marmy Rats, Queen Ambi. Resistance is futile, Olnacht. Yeah, it's FT Olnacht in the code and Olnacht in the game. Okay, we'll go for this vehicle garage, gunner range, or the homeland security here. But also the recruitment stuff has changed too for Labrynna. In the latest release, I believe there are fewer units available in the gunner range. So here you have access to the mechs and the steam tanks if you build a vehicle garage, and you get the gunners, the gunner posts, the hand cannoneers, the grenadiers, the blue dragoons, and the cannon from the gunner range. And from Homeland Security you get the home guards, the Knights of Ambi, and the Palace Watch. I believe you can have this building and one of these at the same time. You can also get agents from the factory, but the priests do not really work as intended. Okay, and in the new version I believe that the gunner post and the cannon has been moved to the vehicle garage, so you won't get those 2 units in the gunner post. That means that you get 4 units from the vehicle garage instead of 2, and you get let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 4 units from both buildings. Then later in the game you get pistolmen from this building too, so you can get 5 units from here 4 from the garage. But in this version you got only 2 units from the garage. It was a bit unbalanced, I thought. They moved the cannon and the gunner post to the vehicle garage. Okay, we are done here. Destroy their buildings. Here's some money. Don't want any barbaric buildings of the River Zora. Okay. And a lot of money. Right. So in order to win we need 2 more areas, including Hyrule Prime. We've been fighting the Kingdom of Ikana for a while. In this version of the game they do not have any spawn when you attack their capital either. Ashei is here, didn't know that. I think we want to finish off the Kingdom of Ikana too. Send some troops over there. Majora has taken Meesiam. General Malbalf. He'll move there. Much troops. We have the Maku Tree of Labrynna here too. Move the Maku Tree up there. Right, send some reinforcements. Mercenaries sent. Some crown-rich Gorons. Okay, Ashei, she lacks 2 units. Okay, and then we have Queen Ambi. Move over there. Next to Ambi's army. Move out some units we do not need in her army. Don't need 7 units. Let's disband them. Disband this unit too. Too few. Maybe 11 of the bastions could be fuse. This unit somewhere, maybe there. Okay, we could fight this battle. Save the game. Battle balance of power. I don't want Ashei to be in the battle, then we won't fight it. Then we need to control Ashei. She might die otherwise. I will have to fight it like this then. Or attack like this, then we get more troops. 151. We know that the gunner post can't join. So I guess we'll attack this army after all. Okay, we'll say the game. And we'll fight the battle on the battle map. Balance of power, 3-2 in our favor. Fight against the Kingdom of Ikana. We fought them a lot in the previous episode. They uploaded a few months back. So that's one faction we actually need to defeat, I think. Start deployment. The tool is still on. I forgot to shut it down. Okay. All the ranged troops in one group. The dismounted. The cannon. The tank shouldn't be in the same group. It's the gunners. Loose formation. Yokis will be in loose formation with circle and shoot formation on. Okay. One group and gunner posts I think should be placed over here. Okay, and then Ashei placed over there. Start the battle, pause the game. Here's the enemy. Will attack. So they have boltmen, cursed boltmen, noblemen, gatekeepers that are uncursed. In this version they had access to uncursed units. They could armor upgrade their units. So they started with the cursed ones, then armor upgraded into the uncursed, and then armor upgraded again into the cursed ones, and then armor upgraded again. Finally the fourth upgrade into the uncursed ones. I removed that. So they have some uncursed ones too here. Okay. Most of their troops were cursed here. They also have the cool Hollow Knights here. Okay. So Ashei special ability, Shield Wall. Won't use it. She didn't have any hero ability here. That's something I added to many heroes in the latest release. She has very weak bodyguard here. No, they are just very weirdly positioned. Let's place them in a shorter formation instead of a long line. The enemy. Two enemy armies. why the steam tanks haven't moved. Good. I need to click again for them to move. Cavalry. Pretty good. General died. Captain Tanagos, Kingdom of Ikana. Yeah, the hand cannoneers will be nerfed in a patch because they still have overpowered stats. They are a 4.6 unit in terms of their stats, but I believe that I gave them a different projectile and such. Will probably change their projectile unless the 4.6 is using the same one, and also they will get a shorter range so they can't fire from too long a distance. Captains Tornita died of the Kingdom of Ikana. Killed 2 of their captains. They had 2 armies, so both their leaders have been killed. So our gunners turned around. Enemies here too. Cursed Ikanians for the most part. No, most of them are cursed still. They have the chariot too. Their bodyguard close to the hero in case the cavalry shows up. It's over. 65%. Let's continue the battle. They are broken, but they haven't killed enough. We need to kill 85% more for them to not have any survivors. Maybe we're at 65% there. Ashei for the Labrynna Regime has the Palace Watch bodyguard. For the Kingdom of Hyrule she has the Ironclad Elites, as we saw in that video. And then for Odona Province she has the Hyrulean Knights. She has different bodyguards depending on the faction. So almost won this campaign. Kind of want to defeat the Kingdom of Ikana. Can't leave them undefeated. So we will not just go and take Hyrule Castle. We need to defeat the Kingdom of Ikana too. But they only have like 3 areas, I believe, that we need to take. We have 38 areas. If we take Kingdom of Ikana's area, if we take Ikana, Molkana and Stone Tower Ruins, the 3 areas that they have, then we will have 41 regions. Then we just need the capital of Hyrule. I might want to take back Meesiam from the Church of Majora too. And take Majora Prime, capital of Majora as well. They will ignore the Dark Knight Legion and the Gerudo and others of the desert. They are too far away. Same with the Moblins. We'll kill off the Kingdom of Ikana and the Church of Majora, and we'll also take the Hyrule capital, of course, because we need it to win. Grenadiers. They are still fast in this version. They are way slower in any version after this, where I gave them normal speed. They had the same speed as the Soul Nurses, the Force of the Twilight here. Same stats, change stat. The 7%, 8% kill. We will just fast forward now. Long lines of gunners here. Alright, the battle is over. Clear victory. We lost 75 units, and Captain Alberibi of Labrynna lost 200, while the enemy lost way more. Okay. And now we can shut down this tool. Not good to have it on for too long. Could cause crashing. Crash the desktop on the map or in battle. Usually on the map if it's on for too long. You'll hear a weird sound and then it will crash. Okay, execute the enemy. And we will save after any battle, so we don't have to replay. Okay, send some troops into Ashei's army. Crossbowmen. Have an area over here that we want. 3 units inside. We also have the capital and a fort. I think we'll move over there to Ashei. Okay. And Nalbalf will move towards the Kingdom of Ikana's capital. And I have Majora down here. Leave a unit of Tukey and move down there. Take this area too. So yeah, we need to take those 3 areas and this area too. Had quite a force there, Ikana. Have a neutral faction is the Moblins. They hold that area, we can ignore it. Then Majora has this area too. Do we want to take? But there are other armies. That's the Maku Tree of Labrynna. Then we have Veran's army here. Ready to fight the Guard Master, unique general of the Kingdom of Ikana. Guard Master. So yeah, we could fight the Guard Master with this army. Could also be too weak. Have another army. Would like to move towards their capital. Send those troops there. merchant here. Let's move him over there. We also have different Hylian priests here. The models are more beautiful, but didn't fit with the UI, and I needed to remove some strat models and have them shared between different factions. The River Zora had diplomats here, but they didn't have their own textures. They looked exactly like the Zora diplomats. In the latest version, they have their own River Zora texture, so they have the same robe but different, different textures for the body. Okay, so I moved an army from Ukshlut. There are also troops here. Can move towards Naloduna. We want the front to move here so we can fight the Kingdom of Ikana. We have no enemies here, so we hold all the areas. We have an enemy down here that Ambi will move against. I have some troops. For gunners there. We had a bunch of troops we could send. Send down troops to Olnacht. Check from the beginning, from their homeland. Okay, Mortoke village. Okay, don't know if we want anything from here. Symmetry. Go for the cavalry, the steam tank, and the mechs. Holly, we can go for the mechs. The steam tank. Huron, we can go for mechs and the steam tank. No, we'll go for the mechs then. Moldar, we'll go for mechs and steam tank. Yugal, can also go for some mechs and tanks. Tuki are free in this version, okay. I will go for some Tuki too. I will go for Tuki in these areas. In Torongo, I believe these took forever to recruit in this version. Well, we can go for a Deki Monkey. Time to recruit one turn, it's fine. Okay. Then we can go for some grenadiers and hand cannoneers too. Tuki in Gubalway. Doodleby, we can go for the gunner post. Some hand cannoneers. Blue dragoons. Kirklocky. Go for some Volvagians. Fort of Wings. Guess we could go for the Storm Zora mages. Some hand cannoneers. Sky City. Go for some armies. Change my mind, we don't need these. Get them there. No. Go to ruins. You can go for some minor mischiefs. And we have no money, so you can go for Tuke in some areas. They are free in this version. Might be free in the latest version too, but they do not have locked morale anymore. So they will break in battle. Go for some cavalry. Third Tuki village. And Lina city will go for some Tuki. Get Tuki in North Tuki village too. Some Tuki in Yugal. And Moldar. And we're done with recruitment. We have no more money to build any buildings. Might be armies we can move to. We have an army in Veran Woods. Where is the enemy? So we have Kingdom of Hyrule holding Solgariko and Malkariko. We had given them back to the Kingdom of Hyrule. We took them from the Kokiri, and then we gave them back. We defeated the Kokiri, the Gorons, the Fairies of Tarm, the Lisselfoss, and now the River Zora. And the Huskies, the Huronians, the Subrosians, Tuki. So yeah, we have a border with the Kingdom of Hyrule. So needed strong armies at the border. Veran Woods is bordering that place. So Rico, the General Sokolona of Bannergrove. No general in Veran Woods. Veran Prime, I mean. We have also allied Zora, and they are also controlled by us. So I played two factions. I took control of Zora in the middle of the campaign. I haven't had any UI bugs after doing that. The King of Hyrule might attack us at any time. We are protected there. Okay. So armies here could fight this battle against the Guard Master. But it seems they have a 2-1 advantage. That's fine. We have the hand cannoneers. Say the game. Fight the battle on the battle map. This campaign was started in January 2021. Start deployment. It's been on for a while. I haven't played it too much this year and last year. I played it a lot in 2021. The reason I didn't play it much in 2022 and 2023 is because I had updated a mod. It's not fun playing an old version of the mod. Fuck, it crashed. Let's already start the game. We'll pause the recording here. Alright, we'll try again. I started the game this time with the M2V EUP tool, or the medieval tool, or engine or tool, because I think that the guy and Veran the Cunning might be the cause for the crash. Battles have crashed quite a bit, and I played with Veran against the Kingdom of Ikana. Could be wrong. If it crashes anyway, we know that it isn't Veran. But it could be Veran. So I started it with the tool now. Then, if it's a giant issue, then it should be fixed. Start deployment, because on Windows 7 giants shouldn't crash, but they can still crash, just not as immediately like on Windows 10 computers. Okay, group the infantry. Melee cavalry will be placed in the same group, and the steam tank. No, the steam tank will not be in the same group. The ranged units will be one group. Lose morale. And infantry will be under AI control. Okay. We can also control Veran, third person. I've done that before. Start the battle very soon. Pause the game. Order the AI control the infantry to attack. The tank will attack when they are close enough. Same with the gunner post. Okay, their army, they have boltman, cursed versions of boltman, and one uncursed version. Uncursed nobleman. And lots of uncursed noblemen here. They are elite infantry. Kingdom of Ikana. And some uncursed footmen. So they've been armor upgraded. Gatekeepers and such. Most of their troops are uncursed. When we use the tool, we can't see the riders of the chariots. For some reason, chariots always the riders always end up invisible when using the tool. Same with the riders on the Kira barricades, the gunner posts or similar units, or on bomb platforms. That's why I prefer not using the tool on Windows 7. But I suspected it was Veran that caused the crash, so by using the tool she won't crash. Hopefully, that's the idea. Alright, let's start the game, the battle. Veran looks kind of bad from the back. Her hair looks outdated. She is of course huge. She's a cavalry, heavy cavalry, giant. Just move through lines around troops like this. Press knockback. Oh, we are just in front of the tank. We don't want to be in front of the tank. In case we were to shoot our own hero. Suffocate Veran. Nearby soldiers gain a massive chance to instantly kill enemy units. We will use that. normal speed can be on. Okay, zoom in on our infantry. Mechs. Sucks that the chariot units lose their riders. The tool is obligatory on a Windows 7, I mean Windows 10 or Windows 11 computer. Because the giant units would crash immediately otherwise. On a 7 they do not always crash, but probably can crash at times. Yes, not that often. Oof. Grenadiers are throwing stuff. There are big changes to the stats in the latest release, so it would be very different. Play Labrynna, except the hand cannoneers, and any units based on the 4.6 units are the same. So that needs to be changed. Right. Mechs count as heavy infantry, but they are pretty good. We also have knockback. One for mechs there. We might actually kill our own troops with those grenadiers. Unlucky. Kingdom of Ikana has pretty good melee troops, especially since they are armor upgraded. Oh, we had pioneers. Let's add them to the army too. They are melee. Only had 24 of them. So they were a remnant unit. Many we killed. 51% and lost 57%. So it's very even. They are leading the balance of power meter. They had advantage. Broke. Use Veran's special ability. It looks kinda bad from behind it here, but Looks good from the front. I like the model. Just looks outdated with the hair. Look better from the front. Oh, there are the tanks. I don't know. We don't want to be in front of them. They might kill our own troops. Giants in this version are much better. If you look at her stats, you can see that she has 126 defense. That was true for all the giants here, so they are real monsters. In the latest release, they're back to how they were in the original release by Nephilim, so they have like very bad defense, like 17 or 15 or similar. They can't take a lot of hits before dying. So it's much more dangerous for the heroes in the latest release. The giants are not immortal in any way anymore. We lost the infantry. Attack these guys. They're 16 alive. Will certainly break. Might still win thanks to our ranged units. We are leading the balance of power. We'll kill 69% of the enemy. Lost 70%. Very even. The role of the infantry was used to give the ranged units the opportunity to kill as many as possible of the enemy. Don't know where their units are. Oh, there. Charge. Alright. We are probably shooting our own troops there. Place them in loose formation. So they are not hit by our own cannons. The hand cannoneers. Yeah, when it comes to the giants, I kind of prefer them being OP when controlling them myself, but it's annoying to face them. So I prefer them being easy to kill when the enemy has giants, but of course it's not as fun to control them when they die easily. So well, I guess in the end it's more fun if they are easy to kill, less frustrating. More fun when you face them at least, but not as fun when you control the giant. It's fun to to have an OP hero. You can kill a lot of enemies, but yeah, changed it. Have an easier game. How many do I have? 14. We lost 2. Okay. We are faster than their troops. We'll kill some of them, I believe. So we have the same speed, maybe. Okay. 71% enemies kill, 70% allies kill. Let's fast forward. Took forever. Yeah, we were slightly faster than their troops. Not much. Like one dude that fled. Okay. They still have an army here. Didn't know that. Okay. Attack them. Okay. The units today have charge for the infantry too. Firing over there, hand cannoneers and the tanks. Good. So this is our last melee unit. They'll probably rout. They're too few to win. Not very good. They used workers of Labrynna. Have spades as weapons. They might win this fight, they were very few here. Their quality is much higher than ours in melee. Let's charge their noblemen now. Now we'll charge their crossbowmen. So ran straight into them. They're broken. Charge their noblemen instead. Many we killed, 91%, and lost 77%. Our ranged units took out most of their troops. Labrynna's strength is their ranged units, as it should be, but they need to be nerfed for sure. The hand cannoneers. Tanks have already been nerfed, and the gunners. This unit is fled. Okay. Can end the battle. Heroic victory. Veran the Cunning had 1553 men, lost 1018, 535 remaining. So we lost 2/3 of the army, killed 1245 of the enemy, took 63 prisoner. Garrison Master of the Kingdom of Ikana had 1599 men, it's almost the same numbers, slightly more. Lost 414 men due to our cannons and such, hand cannoneers and tanks and such, gunners. Grenadiers have only 185 remaining alive after the battle. And they killed 1118 men. Took 7 prisoners. Okay, the battle area was Udona province. The main area of Udona province, their capital area. Udona is located, their capital. It's held by the Kingdom of Ikana. Year was 182 after Ganon. Okay, their best unit was the hand cannoneers. Okay. Shut down the tool as well. So managed to win the battle at least against the Garrison Master at Veran's army. Alright. These. I was afraid it would crash if I executed them. They had the upper hand in the battle. Then it's more likely to crash if you execute the units. Let's see. I think Veran can move this army, take it over. This army can move over there. Oh shit, they have Kalnita the Saint here. Bunch of troops. Anti-army. Yeah, we can't win that. Let them attack. What about their agents? Merchants. Yeah, the Subrosion entrance here has bugged out totally. The merchants, diplomats. The Zelda is here. Zelda 1 with code. She is unique to the Shaker in the latest release since the release since the February 25th release 2023. But in this version from 2020, Hyrule had like 3 different Zelda 1s. This is like 1 out of 3 that they have in this version. Unique to the Shaker when the player places the Shaker. In the other version, if you do not play the Shaker, she won't show up. So. Okay. We'll click end turn. Kingdom of Ikana will probably attack us. We will control the Zora now too. Riders will build a Zora Bigukto breeding grounds. Go for Garu. In Death Mountain Crater, you can go for the Zora Crystal Core. Zora do not have access to the Zora Spire in this version either. It was forgotten. It was in the files of the mod, but not in the recruitment for some reason. Mortless will also recruit something, build something. So a Grand Hall of Magic will be built there. And in the Sunken City. So a Hall of Warriors, Goronduga. So a Hall of Warriors. And in Neirunis, plate armor would be good. Okay, troops. Death Mountain Crater. You have the old diplomat from 4.6 here. Replaced it with the older one. Anyway, we will go for some units in Death Mountain Crater. And in Mortless. In the Sunken City. And in Valjebun. Gorgalonga. And in Goronduga. Domain Prime. So we go for Cavalry. Cavalry Siege. Go for Garrel, go for some mages and priests. And we're done. For diplomacy, we're allied with the computer control in your province since the start of the campaign, and with Labrynna Regime. We are at war with the rebels, the wild animals, and wild animals are defeated, and the rebels are defeated, the River Zora are defeated, but can't be killed, and then we have the Goma, they are not defeated, so they are still in the game. Currently we are just defending this area in case Hyrule would want to invade. So I already have a huge Labrynnian army there. Could probably send this army somewhere. In order to win, the Zora need 30 regions. They have 14. And including Gorgoronon, which they are holding. So the only thing they need is more regions. They're holding the Goron lands that Labrynna gave to them, but they also took some of them by themselves. Hyrule is holding Vigorglade. We are playing the Hyrule Story campaign, so they ordered the Visrob, etc. They didn't spawn in the beginning. So that's why Hyrule has all of these areas. Snow Peak, Vigorglade, Vigaro, etc. But in this version, they can only get the Visrob units after the Visrob have spawned on turn 135 or so. Then they need to defeat them, and then they can get their units. They can't get the Visrob made yet, despite holding their capital. And if they hold the Kakariko, the capital of the Sheikah, they won't get their units. So the Sheikah are not defeated; they have spawned in the campaign. And Kingdom of Hyrule won't get their units if they take this area, because that wasn't implemented in 2020. Okay. I think we'll move the army somewhere. Sheikah maybe. Maybe we should attack the Sheikah. Oh, and the Zora are not goddess believers in this version, so they can't join any cleansings. We have a different religion here. Labrynnians will be able to handle Ikana by themselves, I think. We have an agent here somewhere. Or is Naladuna a target? I don't know. You're a bit too far away. It's the Kingdom of Hyrule. Have spawned Zelda 3 a few turns back, 2 turns ago, on turn 91. They wanted them to spawn later heroes in this campaign. That's why I didn't want to order them unnecessarily, but the Sheikah, we don't really need to attack them. We can just stand here. We could send reinforcements to the Labrynnians. They will send an army. Alright, let's end the turn. Did attack. Set the game. The Zora music because we used to control the Zora. From a strange region 9-10 in their favor. Let's fight the battle on the battle map. Right, start deployment. Okay, lose formation. Tank will also be in loose formation. Fire at will. Formation with the ranged units too. Where the infantry will be one group. AI control. Start the battle. Charge the enemy. And we'll check game options. War camera. It's like backspace doesn't work in this version for some reason. Very weird. It's supposed to work. It worked in custom battle, not the campaign here for some reason. Sucks. Didn't bother to use the third person mod here. Here are some Garrison troops. They're pretty cool. We'll probably win against our infantry. We had only remnants left. Really bad troops, Toki and pioneers. This is an elite, like assassin type unit. Might win the battle thanks to our ranged units too. Allied army, does it include more garrismen, bats, even some of these guys, they are cool. Some civilians, live versions of their basic infantry. We'll certainly attack these guys. No idea why the backspace doesn't work. Nothing happens when I click on it. Very annoying. Game options, reset device. Nothing happens when I click there either. Maybe I need to change the CF file so it shows up something. Yeah. Custom battle, I had no problems having it show up. Can't see the gunners of the gunner posts because of the tool. M to the VP tool. Real tool to lower engine on the project tool. Attack enemy. What are you? Oh, we have enemies there. The bats. Other troops. Shadow keys. Fast forward this battle. Took forever. Killed 52% and lost 13%. So our range units are clearly OP. Giving us an advantage. Battles we would otherwise lose. Labrynna was very OP in this version. Those hand cannoneers in particular. This unit will need to be nerfed. They are the reason we win all the time against the odds. They are not that good in melee. Can fight in melee with their guns, but in melee they would lose against numbers. Grenadiers are good too. Breaking the enemy. Tanks. Right, let's end the battle. Heroic victory. Lost 83 men, they lost way more. Killed 359, took 23 prisoners. Okay. They attacked again. Captain Elenogos. Save the game. Two 1 in their favor, but we have a gunner post. We'll fight the battle on the battle map. Deployment. Unfortunately, we can't see the gunners due to the tool being active. We should exit and restart the game without the tool if we want to see the gunners. But I don't really care, they can still be used. We'll still fire at the enemy. The game is a bit more stable with the tool, even on Windows 7. They work exactly the same, you just don't see the gunners. Army, so we're here. Can't see the riders of the chariots either. Of course. They work the same, they can still fire. Just looks worse. Hollow Knights. That's the model used by their general too. Both battle and on map in the latest release, but only in battle in this release. We have an allied army somewhere. Seems to be a lot of Tuki in the allied army. Some Ulvagians. Noble Death, Captain Koroi. We lost a captain, okay. This army had Volvagians, Volvagian queens. Mostly took a something is blocking the backspace button from working when it comes to the camhack mod. Probably need to edit the CFG file and add some lines there. seem to have won against the gunner post. Here we have pioneers. They're shaken. 8 of them. They will be broken. Labrynna's infantry is not very good. Norwegian queens are good from afar, but they are not very good in melee. They will probably be killed, especially since they have chariots that shoot bolts. They can be killed by them. Could also be killed by the melee troops. They are not true giants. Really cool custom animations by Nephilim, Rescue Man. They look really cool. They move. They are not broken. Took down one of the dragons, the Norwegian queens. Their crossbowmen, they killed the other one. They might win this battle. We lost 28% and killed 18%. With a lot of Toki too. Fight to the death. They will probably all die. Or win. We also had some crown-rich Gorons in the army. And the pioneers. Using Total War camera mode is more epic in my opinion. I'm a bit unused to the different controls and using it. Camera is controlled different there. We have some bastions too. 4% enemies killed, 63% others killed, 63. Yeah, I see. We are losing the battle. Killed 30%, lost 28%. Clear defeat. Had too many numbers here. Kill the Norwegian unit. Normal Norwegians. Here are our troops. Enemy General fallen, Captain Elanogos, the Kingdom of Ikana. Alright. Those Hollow Knights are really big. Much bigger than normal units. Clear defeat. Captain Corby had 151 men, lost 75, killed 92, we killed more than we lost at least. Captain Dorby had 1407 men, lost 157, only killed 143, they did really poorly. At least it wasn't Ashei's army. It was the gunner post and the smaller force next to it. Alright, sandstone. Can change control. Before we do that, we can take Labrynna. Couldn't ally them anyway. They were allied with too many enemies. We managed to reach the spot exactly in front of the Zora army. Alright. I was lucky there. Didn't really know exactly where they were on the map. Prisoners released. Kingdom of Ikana. Okay. Prisoners executed. Force of the Twilight. This talks to land. Bunch of buildings constructed. Bunch of units recruited. Mostly 2K. So hold 38 regions. Need 40 to win. Army can now attack. Army that defeated our force. We have Ashei here. How to win that battle. Attacked the Kingdom of Ikana and their capital. Had a lot of troops there. 161. Most of them have been in battle. We'll save the game. And fight this battle first, maybe. But we will first move other armies. Oh, we have gathered the troops here. They are cleansing armies. They are here to take Labrynna probably. Hylian army too. Cleansing army. The Hylians. General Arten. Who married Princess Zelda 1 in lore. Okay, we will attack this army. How to win that, execute. Okay, Veran's army. Could attack this army now too. Need 1 unit, delete. 8 of these can be deleted, disbanded. Same with 9 of those units. Oh, we have more enemies there. Okay, we'll move Queen Ambi down here. Attack here now too. Oh, they have Majora-Zelda here. Some troops. We will attack this place. Let's see the game. Battle on the battle map. She didn't have her own model in this version. All the Majora models had that diplomat model, the Majora disciples model on the map. Start deployment. We'll of course use the third person mod here. It's a siege battle. Using the tool, the medieval total war engine or project tool, is switching between walking and running could be dangerous. Start the battle. Oh, they spawned armies up here. They can still move. Weird. Those numbers could crash the game, I think. Here they have some Hylian archers, Hyrulean archers. Majora skin. Got a lot of demons. Majora too. They had some of these Puis. They had Zelda and her bodyguard. Majora-Cultist Zelda III, Zelda III. Okay. We'll use the tank. The Majora banners here. I need to use the tank and destroy their gatehouse. Destroy their gatehouse. Good. Let's destroyed. Let's move in. Tank. Over there. Right, let's destroy the gatehouse. The gate. Good, it's destroyed. Okay, we'll move them out of there before they are killed. Okay. Now the infantry. Send the reversed infantry first. Missiles. Send those guys first. Fast forward on. It's another Ikana settlement. The masks of Majora here. It's not good that they have those archers. Send our mages. Lose formation. We'll attack their archers with them. The gunners could also join in. And the blue dragoons. Maybe they're too far away, we won't send them in. Oh, Zelda's bodyguard. Let's move over here. Didn't expect them to move the bodyguard here. We lost the unit. Charge these guys, the others are broken. Tuki are still fighting. These guys broke too. Only the Tuki left fighting, the others are broken. Yeah, they will win this fight for sure. Moved out Zelda here, risking their hero. She moved away with the army. I mean, Majora moved away with the army. Left here almost defenseless. Very few numbers. Killed all the Tokai. Don't want them to kill Zelda with the mages, that's boring. Let's move the mages back. Okay. I don't want gunners to be wasted like that in melee either. Move them out of there. Move in the mechs. Fuck. So they had selected a unit over there. They broke, okay. Ironclad Leads of Majora looks so cool. That Zelda is cool too. I don't want the steam tank to fire, stop firing. And I don't want these guys to fire either. All these guys to move out. Okay, fire it well then. Oh, fire those guys over there. There. Mechs will fight their hero. Idiots, fight the hero. Hardly see anything. Here is Zelda. Good, she moved back. Okay, I wasn't that stupid in this battle. At least not yet. Usually they waste the heroes immediately. Melee. Let's move back with the troops. Idiots. didn't have everything selected. I just didn't want them to kill Zelda yet. She's blooded. I have no problem with them killing the other units. Over there. You want to attack them from behind. Kill this unit and that unit. In Ambi's bodyguard could move against Zelda. Attack the demons. Mechs, and then Ambi's bodyguard will attack Zelda unit. And of course, she can't. Fuck that, if it crashes because of this shit. Can happen. Yeah, helvetet. Fuck. Just because of the tool. We need to start off this battle without the tool. Then it won't happen. I hate using the tool and the third person mode at the same time. Because when you switch between walking and running, it usually crashes like this. Okay, see you soon. So now we're back. I'm a strength with 3 to in our favor. We'll fight this battle again. Started the game. Hopefully the Kamek mode will work now. It works in custom battle because the advisor shows up. You need to click on the advisor in the corner, the upper left corner, and then you click on backspace and then on end. But if the advisor do not show, then it don't work. It won't work. No. Doesn't work in the campaign for some reason. Even changed the configuration file. No idea what is wrong with the campaign here. It works in custom battle, no problems, and in the more recent version of Hyrule War it works fine in the campaign too. But it doesn't work in the campaign here for some reason. Something is off. I have no idea what is off. But I have no idea what is causing it. Something is making the advisor not show up in the older version of the mod. At least not in the campaign. Very annoying. It's much more epic to see everything zoomed in. I just played the battle in this version of Hyrule War with the Camhack mod, but it was a custom battle, not a campaign battle. For some reason they don't show in the campaign the advisor. You need to click on it for it to work. But I'm not using the medieval tutorial engine or project tool now. So at least Ambi won't crash when we switch between walking and running. Start the battle. We'll only use the tool when we are using Veran in battle or the Maku Tree. They seem to cause crashes in the middle of battles. Nothing happens when I click here. It's supposed to bring up the advisor. Something is really off. No idea what. They're moving that way. I didn't want that. I forgot that I needed to use the tank first. Bring open the gate. Really annoying that I can't use the Kamek mod. I didn't do anything in the other version to make it work, except what I've done here. Changed the TFG file, added the files that Bitter Howl had uploaded to the mod folder. Did nothing else and it worked. But in this version it doesn't for some reason. Captured, of course they went this way. No idea where they are. Of course they are there. Archer Knights, we want to kill the Archer Knights. Or who is here? Lose formation. And no fire trailer. Kill the Archer Knights only. So it's possible to move in through this door and then they come out here somewhere. Really they come out here. We want the tanks to destroy the gate. No idea why they have done it. They're bugged out now too. They worked in the previous battle. No, I didn't. It's wrong. These are not the same tanks. Maybe it's this unit. We move it here. 2 units of tanks. down. Don't fire at will. Very weird with the Kamek mod that it doesn't work in the campaign, but works in custom battle. In this version, it's because of the advisor. I don't know why it doesn't show. Fire at the gate now. They take out the tanks and the archers. Good. Took them out. Now. Looks from Meesiam. Attack. Fast forward on, takes forever otherwise. We wanted them to take the entrance into the city, not the side way. Why are they not fighting? Ah, we have an enemy unit here. And we'll send our mechs there to lose formation and attack the police. Our knights could turn back against those guys too. The unit fled. Yeah, really bad morale, those guys. We sent the mechs to should be arriving. Group them into one group too. Only 13 remaining that took his slaves. Okay, slaves. Okay. Lost 2 slaves. Don't need a tank in that unit. Puis are pretty strong. It's good that you can take them out away from the others. Of course, it's not good that the archers are shooting at the mechs. Not good at all. Here's Zelda here now. Move them back. Change my mind. Didn't want the cavalry to move in like that. Wanted them to fire the enemy. Specifically attack archers over there. Okay, gunners could also move in. Bears too. No. Stop them from moving. Attack the demon. The 2K fled. Zelda is already bloody. Need to attack the demons now. The hell? Who told them to fire? They shouldn't have fired well. Got to turn that off. Yep. good that they moved out the archers. Wanted to kill them off without fighting Zelda. They were annoying. They shot at us while we were fighting others. Almost taken out all our infantry. Then a game lock, of course. No, didn't. Good. Thought it had game load. Let's fast forward. Don't have time. Hurry up. How many do we have left? 18. Now. Killed quite a few of their troops. We are winning against the Archer Knights, very good. We only have 7 remaining now. Didn't want them to fire to be a leader. The ironclad leads are taking out the mechs. The one remaining will die, so... Forgot to use her ability, hold your ground. My troops wouldn't have fled if I had used it. And I would have fought to death, but it's too late, I left the battlefield now. Hurry up. Gunners are firing from here. Okay, Queen Ambi. Labrynna. So we're here. And Majora-Cultist Zelda III should be somewhere over there. Bodyguard versus bodyguard. It won't break. Fight to the death. Move Ambi back a bit. Their troops should be spent first. Their troops are better. We almost lost all our troops now. Our bodyguard sucked. Big time. It's time to retreat. It is. It is the blue bears then. I don't know where Zelda is here, but she's there. Lost an entire unit, blue dragoons. Not good. Seem to have killed all their other troops. Only the ironclad elites are here. Up with the mechs and other infantry. I should have used Ambi's special ability. Then it would have gone a lot better. Firing at them from the pistol, man. Killed Zelda. The pistol, man. She's dead. She was hit by the guns. That sucked. We wanted her to duel Ambi. Can't duel when their bodyguard is so numerous and we have no bodyguard left. Our bodyguard is sacked. That's just forward. %, 97%. %, 9%. Past the game. There's Zelda's body. Should have one unit somewhere. There. More than one unit. Fuck. And we need to have some aid. Can't fight all of them alone. Good. Okay, I think can stop firing now. kill them. We won the battle. It's the Church of Majora and Meesiam. Took it back. Lost way more than we should have lost. None of the infantry should have routed. We should have used Ambi's ability. The morale of all non-routing units you control are instantly restored. It was stupid not to use Ambi's ability. Yeah, then they wouldn't have run away. Sucked that Zelda was sniped. Would have been more nice if it was a duel. Anyway, clear victory. So we lost 490 men, killed 523, took 12 prisoners. Majora-Zelda the horse had 578 men, lost all of them. 0 many. Okay, killed 471, took 83 prisoners. From this area you could get PUI units, 3 recruitment units. River Zora on here. They're not entirely defeated then, because they can't be destroyed. They might have armies a little bit here and there. They can't move it out areas. Here. Right, we'll fight this battle then. Against this army. No, we are not using the tool, it's probably a game dock because of VRAM. So you will need to restart the game before fighting that battle. Fight this battle instead. Nalbalf. Start deployment. What is happening? I'd forgotten to shut down the tool. Hate when that happens. Let's start game again. Alright, but I think this will be it for now. That's another episode. Thanks for watching, bye.